Okay, so this is the last video. We're going to do problems 9 through 13 on this one. So we're on problem number 9. They gave you a graph. They didn't give you anything else. They didn't give you the equation of that graph. If they would have gave you the equation of the graph, this problem would have been easier. They're saying that they want something that is perpendicular to this line and goes through this point. Well, I know that this point is my y-intercept. And if you don't know that, that's fine. But what I do know is that perpendicular lines have negative reciprocals. That means we're going to flip the slope and we are going to change the sign. Flip and change the sign. So first of all, I need to find out what the slope of this line is. So I'm going to pick two pretty points, and I'm going to do the rise from left to right. The rise over run. Okay? I don't know if y'all noticed, but this is a negative slope. How do you know that it's negative? Because it's going down from left to right. So my negative reciprocal is going to have to be positive. Okay? So how much did I go down? I went down 2, and I went over 1. So that's negative 2 over 1. So I need to flip it and change the sign. If I flip it, it becomes 1 over 2. And if I change the sign, it becomes a positive. So which one of these equations has a slope that is positive 1/2? Okay? The only one is D. That's going to be your answer, and it also has that y-intercept that we're talking about, 0,3. Okay? That's the easiest way I can tell you to do that problem. Make sure, don't forget, do rise over run. On problem number 10, it says, what is the equation of the line that passes through the point negative 8, 6 and has a slope of 0? Slope of 0. So what I would do is I would plot this point. I would plot this point in decimals, and I would put these answer choices in decimals as well. I'm going to put everything in decimals, add a table, and check those equations. So let's go to decimals. I'm going to add a table with that point that they gave me. The point was negative 8 and 6. Okay, so there's my point. The line has to pass through there. Okay? And it has to have a 0 slope. Now, I don't know if y'all remember on the word wall, 0 slope looks like this. It's a horizontal line. 0 slope. So the line has to look like that, and it has to go through this point. So when I'm plotting these equations, make sure you're looking for 0 slope. Okay? Let's see. So the first one, letter A, says y equals negative 8. Here goes the line. It's down at the bottom. If you need to zoom out, zoom out. That line does not pass through that point, so that is not the answer. Let's try the next one. Letter B says, let's try letter C. Letter C says x equals negative 8. Okay? That does pass through the point, but this is not 0 slope. Okay? This is undefined slope, and that's not what I wanted. Let's do letter B. Y equals 6. Okay, that is a 0 slope line, and it does pass through my point, so letter B is your answer. Okay. Problem number 11 says, which of the following pair of points define a line segment parallel to the x-axis? Well, what does the x-axis look like? Like this, right? This is the x-axis. So if it needs to be parallel, then it needs to look like that. So I need to plot all these points. I need to add tables, add a table on Desmos, plot those points, and see which one of these is parallel to the x-axis. So I'm going to go one at a time. This is Roman numeral 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm going to do Roman numeral 1 first. Add a table and plot your points. My x are 9. If I go to the other side, that's 4. And then my next point is negative 9 and 4. So look at these points. Okay? If you draw a line, because you can, right here, if you do this, and you click here and do a line, okay, it'll add the line for you. But even if you don't add the line, these 2 points are parallel to this x-axis line right here. So that is correct. Roman numeral 1 is correct. Let's try Roman numeral 2. I'm going to change the color. Roman numeral 2, I'm going to change my points. I have 9 and 4. So I'm only going to change the second points, which is 9 and negative 4. So I'm just going to add a negative to this 4. So look at my line now. These points are not parallel. They're perpendicular to the x-axis. Remember, this is the x-axis line. So Roman numeral 2 is out. Let's go cross them out. So this one is a yes. This one is a no. Let's try Roman numeral 3. Let's put those points on there. I have negative 9 and negative 4. And I have positive 9 and negative 4. So these 2 points are also parallel to the x-axis. So Roman numeral 3 has a check. Let's check Roman numeral 4. And I'm changing, becomes a 4. And this is a 9. And then this point is negative 4. And this is negative 9. So no, that is a positive slope that is not parallel to the x-axis. Remember, this is my x-axis, and it's not parallel to it. So I'm going to put an X on that one. So the only 2 that worked were Roman numeral 1 and 3. So the only answer that says that is letter D. That's how you would do it on the test. Problem number 12. You need to solve for y because it's asking for the slope. So I need to solve for y. Okay, so I'm going to write down 5x minus 11y equals 33. Remember, you move the x over. Change the sign. Do not forget to change that sign or you're going to get it wrong. Okay, change the sign. It was a positive, now it becomes a negative. And then divide by the number in front of the y. So that gives you y equals. Math enter, enter. When you divide this, that's negative 33 over 11. And this, when you divide these two, math enter, enter, gives you a positive 5 over 11x. The slope is the one with the x. So that's a positive 5 over 11. The answer is C. C is the correct answer. Okay? And for problem number 13, you can do that one in Desmos. We need to plot our points. Okay? And do linear regression, y1, approximately mx1 plus b, and that will give us our slope. So let's go add the table. Add a table. Plot those points. I have 20 on the x, 17 on the y, and negative 25 on the x, and positive 22 on the y. Make it bigger. Okay? Do the linear regression because I need the equation so that I can find the slope. y1 approximately m of x1 plus b. Okay, so it gave me the line that goes through the points, and it also gave me the slope and the y-intercept. I need to change this slope. You see this slope right here? I need to change it to a fraction. So let's type negative 0.1111111 on the calculator. Negative 0.1111111 all the way to the end of the calculator. Math, enter, enter. And it gives me negative 1/9. Okay, so the answer is, the answer is C, negative 1/9, because my equation was y equals negative 1/9x, and then my other number was 19.222222, so I can do 19.22222 all the way to the end of the calculator. Math, enter, enter, and it gives me 173/9. So plus 173/9. Okay, and it's just the slope. So hope this helps you on the game that you're playing for the review, and hope it helps you on the test Friday.